On this week's episode of Two Boys, we visit Shaw Bay for my birthday. Enjoy the small clip. Well, I hope you're all doing well. Tomorrow is my birthday, so we are back on the boat, and we've been here for like 2 days. But we are going to a nice little secluded inlet in the Chesapeake Bay. We're actually going over to, I think it's called Shaw Bay. We were looking for a place that our boat wouldn't have issues with like depth, because like some places is like too shallow for our vessel. So we're going to this location. We're gonna sit there for maybe a day or two. We're definitely gonna be there all day tomorrow for my birthday, and we're gonna cook and have fun, and we're gonna pull the dinghy down, and there's I think like a hiking trail. It's raining today, so we'll definitely do that tomorrow. But we are underway, and Joey is up there driving because I just took like a minute break to use the restroom. But we just left the marina, and it looks slightly gloomy today, but it's not too bad. Let's see what Joey's doing. Nugget is up there being good boys. Are you being good boys?
Two green mint chip.
Oh, he's ordering for the restaurant. We must have just got a call.
Two peanut butter cup.
Alright, let's keep going. I wonder what these are. Because there are birds on each one of them. But it's just like a stick coming out of the ground. I don't know what they are. Okay, well, we've officially passed that. Okay. Now I gotta start turning north again. So this is our autopilot. It's very simple. You tell it which degree you would like to go. And if you're ever confused about degrees, it helps you when you look at a compass. So north is 0, east is 90, south is 180, and west is 270. So it's actually quite helpful. And then we're going in between these two spots right here and right here. So I want to make sure the boat goes in between the two.
Okay, we'll do 4 peaches.
So we are going to go in between these two. So I got to line her up. So I got to go a little bit more east, just a tiny bit more. All right, and she's slowly turning. And one more click, and she's going to be right in the middle of those two. I know that the screen is all messed up because... Perfect. Now the line goes in between the two spots that I have to go through. And we're going. I'm excited. Tomorrow's my birthday. So, kind of thing about me, a weird thing about me, is I always go away for my birthday every year. So for the past 2 or 3 years, I've went on cruises. I always go on a cruise for my birthday. But there are multiple reasons why I go away for my birthday. One, I don't like surprises. Surprise parties, surprise anything like that. So I would rather people not feel obligated to um, plan a trip for me. So I make sure that I'm always out of town for my birthday. Um, and two, I always like to take vacations right before the summer hits because the restaurant's really busy. So this is always a good spot where it's like not too hot, not too cold, and it's kind of like some days are warm, some days are a little bit chillier, but it's like the perfect time. It's quiet. The restaurants aren't packed. So we usually leave right after Mother's Day. Mother's Day always wraps around my birthday every year. So like I was born on a Mother's Day, but Mother's Day was 3 days before my birthday this year. So it's always like within 5 days, I think. So we always go away. So we had already planned on being down here 6 months ago for my birthday. We didn't know exactly where we were going to go until actually this morning because we were just trying to figure out like we want to go somewhere quiet this time. Or we were thinking about going up to Annapolis, but like dealing with like parking this large vessel for the very first time, like around other people. First of all, I hate being embarrassed. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to, like, obviously, it's very easy to drive it, but we thought that going somewhere and anchoring, we've never used our anchor on this vessel, so we're gonna have some fun with that and go from there, and it's gonna be fun. Well, the anchor alarm is working because we docked. Oh, it looks so beautiful out. We took the dinghy around. This is called Shaw Bay, and we went all the way up and down here with our dinghy. We grounded it once or twice already. We're learning, leave us alone. And we actually saw a family of deer running across right there, which was really cool. Let me see if I can zoom in. But yeah, we saw the family of deer right across there, to the left of the house. Then we went and let the dogs use the restroom. We got our anchor set. We don't have like a true bridle, and maybe somebody can kind of explain this to us. So right now, what we're using as our bridle is this line, and then it's got just a little hook on it, like a tractor hook. It's just got that little hook on it, and so that's what we're using right now as our bridle, but it's only a single side. So maybe somebody in the comments can explain to me how, like, we should actually do a true bridle, or is this work fine the way we have it, or should we go ahead and just get a good bridle? I mean, this chain is ridiculously thick. I mean, here's my hand. It is very large chain. We use a low Franz windlass, which was kind of difficult to learn for a second. So you have to loosen this to let the chain out once you've loosened this. So ours only lifts, it does not drop. So you have to manually drop, which was hilarious to do. Which was hilarious because we had never done it before, and the chain was kind of stuck underneath because I think our anchor hasn't been used in years, like many years. So it was a little tangled up underneath, but we had to give it a big pull and it finally came loose. But we've been anchored here, and we've been anchored here for 4 or 5 hours, and we are in the same exact like round circle. We've just been circling one little spot. We have our anchor alarm on, and if it goes off, that means we've moved too far and our anchor didn't work right. But we're learning. The sun is shining. It was a little bit chillier, but it feels great right now. Out on the dinghy felt nice. Um, we still can't take the dinghy like full throttle because the engine is still like, I think it's only got like 3 hours on it. So we have to be really gentle with it until it hits 20 hours. So once we get that break-in period, though, we're gonna take the dinghy all over the place. But I'm gonna bring the dogs out here and we're gonna have some fun. Come on, Otis, Otis, Otis. Hi, boys. Come on, come outside. Yay! Come out on the deck. Hi, boys. Oh my gosh. Come on, boys. Well, hello. What you doing, Nugget? Uh-oh, is Dad bringing music? Is Dad look at you. You just look like so classy. We have a second radio? Hey, boys.
Should have got the gloves.
This is my pre-birthday dinner. This is the day before, right? Gonna make some burgers. So Joey's part Hawaiian, so we're also gonna make loco moco in the morning, which I'm actually more excited for than anything. So we're eating burgers tonight, eating loco moco tomorrow, and then we always have a steak dinner for birthdays. So it'll be nice. The sun is shining. Good morning. It is my birthday. I'm feeling 36.
Looking like a champ.
Please. Wait, there's somebody passing us for the first time. I get to wave. Hold on. I'm such an old man.
They must not be paying attention.
I know.
Do people do like little horn toots like truckers do, or?
I think that means something. I don't want to. Well, I don't think our anchor stuck. Like, our anchor definitely moved the whole night, but we stayed generally within like 100 feet of where we were. So we'll have to learn how to make the anchor actually stick next time. But the alarm only went off once in the middle of the night, right? And what? What does that mean?
3 times.
Oh, shush. 2 of the alarms was because I kept losing GPS signal on my phone.
Oh, okay.
But it only went off one time, and it really hadn't moved that far. Like, luckily we had so much open space that we could have moved 500 feet and it would have been fine. But we moved over 100 feet over the course of the night. So we're definitely going to have to play around with our anchor, because it didn't come up muddy, it came up clean. So I don't know if it was just sitting on the bottom. But we definitely put out a bunch. Like, we definitely put out, 100 feet, 75 feet for...
And we reversed to get that 45-degree slope, which made us think that the anchor caught, but maybe it just moved.
So now we're going to Annapolis for my birthday. So We are gonna meet up with our friends that we met at Trawler Fest. They want to meet us, so they said they could meet us tonight, even for dinner, if they wanted. So we're gonna go do that. So we're underway. We've only got this trip's only like 20 miles. It's really not that far. Like 2 hours, maybe 3. We're going 9 knots right now. So, all right, that's it. Okay. Well, we forgot to film yesterday. Well, other than this yesterday morning when we did the video of where we were at Shaw Bay and we anchored there overnight. Learned a bunch. I mean, did we? Our anchor alarm only went off like a few times, I think. We already talked about that, didn't we?
We did.
Okay. Well, we forgot to film pretty much all day yesterday. Well, one, because it was my birthday and we were just kind of grabbing drinks.
We
And
were in the moment.
we were in the moment. And honestly, that was more important than filming, sorry. Well, we are still in, there we go. We're still in Annapolis because, I don't know if you can hear it, or see it, but there was a lot of wind today. So we had to stay one more night because the wind's supposed to stop at midnight, but allegedly. But we have to go.
We don't have a choice.
We don't have a choice tomorrow because tomorrow we're getting our boat resurveyed. So we have to go back tomorrow. So we're gonna go back in the morning, but staying here for 2 days was nice. We're at Horn
Point Harbor.
We're at Horn Point Harbor Marina, and it's been really nice. We did some laundry. The dogs went on a few walks with us. There's a coffee shop here. We also met up with some friends of ours yesterday. We had dinner with them. We met them at Trawler Fest, which was fun, last year, right before we bought our boat. But now we're going to one of our favorite restaurants in Annapolis. So we ate here a couple years ago. It's called Osteria 177, right?
Yep.
Osteria 177, and it's really good seafood, like really good. So since we ended up having to stay here a second day, we were like, well, I guess we're having a nice dinner tonight. So we have bought steak that has been sitting in our fridge for 2 days now. We were supposed to cook it on my birthday. We ended up not doing it then. We were gonna cook it today. We ended up not doing it today. So tomorrow we're cooking the steaks.
No matter what.
No matter what, because we don't want them to go bad. But we're like, well, since we're here, we'll go eat at one of our favorite restaurants. But the wind is howling. We're wearing raincoats because it's supposed to be raining when we leave. Yeah, it's supposed to be raining when we leave.
That's not it.
So we're gonna chill out at Osteria for a little bit, come back, get some sleep, I hope, for once, even though the boat's kind of rocking a bit right now.
It is.
And
Well, the rocking wasn't so much the problem last night as the sound of the dock line.
yeah, one of our dock lines, because we didn't bring all of our dock lines with us because we didn't think we were gonna be going to a harbor. So we left 3 of our dock lines on our main dock. And we thought we were not going to another marina, so we left some of our lines there. So we had to use some of our alternate lines, and one of them is really loud and squeaky.
She's an old time.
Somebody told us to spray water on it, but it didn't really help much. All right, so we're gonna go there now. Bye. Hey, how's it going? I don't know. What do you think? You think it's gonna rain? It definitely looks like it's gonna rain.
It's supposed to rain next at 9:40 p.m.
It's definitely gonna rain in 2 minutes. What you doing?
Looking at our Uber. It's going to be a gray Toyota RAV4 hybrid.
This little coffee shop is so adorable right here. Once again, the dinner was amazing.
Yeah, it was okay.
Shut up. It was so good. Joey always gets the squid ink pasta. But it's nighttime. It's only like 8:30 or 9 o'clock. But we're going to bed early because we have to get up early and move the boat. So we're going to go straight to bed. And probably let the dogs out real quick and then go to bed.
Alright, so it's raining.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain here in like 5 minutes. We got to go let the dogs out real quick. And the wind is blowing. But it looks beautiful out tonight.
It's calmer than it was when we went to the
It might be a little calmer, but honestly, it's maybe because we can't see. But it is pretty out tonight. Well, we got up early to go back to the dock post-birthday trip because we're having our boat surveyed again for insurance reasons this morning. So we have to go back to our actual dock. So we're going back now. We slept really good last night because around 11 p.m. midnight the winds died down to almost nothing, and then the boat lines weren't squeaking and making all those noise. But it has been a really fun trip. I'm glad we spent my birthday on the boat and got to do some fun things. And we hope that the survey goes well today. One of our rub rails came loose on the left side of the vessel, so we're going to have somebody come and take a look at that. It looks like they were kind of needing some love even when we purchased the vessel, so we're going to get our rub rails looked at, and we're going to get the survey finished, and then I have to edit like 5 videos because we have a video due while I'm recording this, like in 2 days, and I have none of it edited because I have been taking my time. And then we have to finish recording like 2 of our videos, which we were supposed to finish recording the last trip we were here on, and we never got a chance to. So we will show you around soon.
Got multiple sources of caffeine.
I can't finish the coffee, it's cold now.
And the best voice in the whole world. For those wondering what we have to keep track of, we have wind gauge showing us the direction of the wind and how many knots, currently 12, which not bad, nothing troublesome there. We have the depth finder showing 29 feet currently. It's not what's directly below the boat, it's actually slightly in front. Over here, this RPM gauge can be confusing because it's not actually the engine RPMs. And the last dial is the rudder indicator. We have the jolly old compass. And if I can get the camera to cooperate, we got our voltage indicator. We have the pressure, PSI. This is the actual engine RPMs, which right now we are maintaining 1700. Following that is the engine temperature. DC.
Ooh, you're making breakfast? Is this a post-birthday breakfast?
Post-birthday. Just a beautiful sunny morning, Saturday morning breakfast.
I know, it's supposed to be in the 70s today. And
we're gonna go bike riding.
It's supposed to be... Ooh, my hair looks terrible. Today is the very first dinner that our marina is holding, so we decided to stay an extra day because tonight they're gonna have like a potluck dinner. We get to meet everybody. But it has been a good trip. We didn't film as much as we probably should have because we've been here for like 4 or 5 days.
So we've just been living in the moment.
Yes, well, we've had a lot of stuff going on. We had to get our boat resurveyed because insurance reasons, stuff like that. And we have practiced going in and out of the dock twice now. And it was good one time leaving, one time coming in. The other two, we have some learning to do. So we had a little bit of wind yesterday when we tried to come in, and we ended up having to pull back out and go park somewhere else until the wind died down. And then last night around 6, the wind died down and we got back in. But the first time we came in from our first trip after the birthday, which I filmed, was really smooth. And I actually used the drone for backing up so I could see better. But I've learned that I'll have to use the fly bridge if we're going to stay in this marina, because it is really hard to back into docks like this. And I know somebody's going to make fun of me and say, oh, it's super easy. But we've always went bow first when we have always driven our last boat. And so bow first is so easy. Like, you just zoom right in. And then reversing out of a dock is so much easier than reversing into a dock, in my opinion. So we might switch to a different marina one day where we have a full, what do they call like the sidewalk across all the way to the back of the boat called, Joe?
Full dock.
We're definitely going to have a full dock on our next one, because these little half docks, which I'll show you our half dock, is like really difficult because you have to back in because you can't get on the dock unless you're especially with our vessel. We can't get off from the front because it's too high. But look how short this is compared to our boat. Well, and the other thing is, this is common in, so there's no dock going forward, so we only get this little 12-foot, it's literally only 12 feet, and our boat is over 50 feet, and so we have to back up just so we can get this door to the front of it. We have to back up pretty much all the way, and we're still learning. So luckily there were a couple gentlemen that helped us dock last night, and they've the gentleman that owns the boat next to us has been very helpful too. He just, whenever we're pulling in or out, he automatically comes out of his boat. We don't even ask him. He just like comes out and he's standing there ready just in case. So people like that are very helpful. So thank you everybody that helped us. But we're about to eat some breakfast and then go on some bike rides, and I'm gonna do my hair because it looks terrible, and have a good day.